Hello everyone, this is Richard, and this is going to be the first episode of my Sims 3 Let's Play. So about a week ago, in my channel update, I mentioned that I was going to start playing a few other games on my channel, and so I'm going to start playing The Sims, and this will be the first episode of it. So we'll just jump in. This is live commentary. I am doing this live. I just tend to say things before, or do things before I say them generally, so that's why if you're wondering. Anyway, I'm going to try an interesting challenge this time. So I have a pre-made sim here, there. If I check, and basically I'm going to try a challenge where I set his family funds to 0, and I'm going to see if I can get him everything. Like, I'm going to see if I can get him a basic house, about 5 or 10,000 simoleons, a family either through getting him a wife and kids or just adopting, and invest in at least one business. So that's the goal for this series. So unfortunately, when you do the pre-made sim, it does not keep the personality settings, so I have to set this real quick. So I'll just do add traits. I want to have absent-minded, at least one negative trait. I want to have ambitious, since he's going to start out poor, but hopefully will be eventually not rich, but at least average. So we'll have ambitious. Under physical, I was gonna go with slob if I can find it. I don't think it's under physical. I'm kind of a noob to The Sims. So we'll add slob. It's under, that is physical. So that's under social. So I need 2 more traits. I mean, I don't need them, but I want them. I'm gonna have him as a fishing person in the beginning, because that's how he's gonna get the very bit of money in the beginning. So I guess I'll add angler. And since he's gonna be outside a lot, we'll probably go with loves the outdoors. So that's the traits I pick. For this, I wanted presenting the perfect private aquarium. So I'll just read the description to you real quick. It's under the P's, so I think I scrolled up. I don't think they're actually in alphabetical order. They must be, that's so weird. Perfect mind, but it's clearly not there. So I think you can just get to the description from here, yeah. So it says have at least 13 different perfect species of fish in fish bowls on your lot. So I thought that would be kind of cool to have them in fish bowls randomly around the lot. And I think that'll be kind of strange at the same time, so we'll go with that. And unfortunately, the only part is they have to be perfect, so that will take a little bit. Anyway, I only have the base game. I do not have... Well, I have the base game and 1 expansion pack, and that is seasons. Because I figure, how can you play the game without weather? So we now are here. The name I picked randomly. I just clicked the randomize thing. So we'll go to this lot, which is the one I want to buy. It's a 40 by 40. And I'll click purchase. So we're just going to justify this if it was a story that he inherited this from a relative of his that died or something. And this part generally takes a fairly long time to load, so I'll cut it in the editing. Okay, so we are here. So real quick, I gotta cheat and set his family funds to 0. And in order to do that, you have to hit Shift Control C, and then all you have to type is family funds, and then the family name, hide, and then 0. And I think you have to do testing cheats enabled first. So testing cheats enabled true, and then Shift Control C, family funds, hide, 0, and now as you can see it says minus 13,300. And then I'm just going to do Shift Control C to disable testing cheats again. So testing cheats enabled false. And now if we shift click something, we should not get any additional options. Yeah, we don't get any additional options when we shift click. So now I'm just going to try and pass time by real quick by having him run over, or actually walk over there and speed up the time so that the male person will come. But that could take a bit. I don't think they come till 9. and he's pretty much got nothing to do until then, because we're going to try and get him a job. He wants to join the professional sports career. I guess I'll accept that to get some easy lifetime happiness, but that doesn't pay much as far as I remember. I think the first part of the career only pays like 13 simoleons an hour. So the male person should be here at 9, or is it 9:15? And you can't speed through if they're not doing an action, so I'll just have him walk back, and I'll speed through again. Okay, there is the male person. So I'll send him. His name is Skip Javid, and we are in Sunset Valley if you haven't figured it out already. Again, that's because I don't have any of the expansion content. So I'll tell him to go find a job, and I'm not sure if I want to go with the professional sports career, actually. Because I don't think it pays enough, and he's going to need some money in the beginning. I might have him join the science career because it pays a fair amount in the beginning. Yeah, that's only 13 simoleons. Medical's 22. Yeah, we'll have him join the science one. And hopefully that won't ruin the wish. And, yeah, okay, the wish isn't gone. So, when does he have to go work? He has to go from 9 to 2:30, and basically every day. So that's not very long, considering how much he gets paid an hour. So probably that actually balances out. He probably works less time, but gets paid more for it. So now he's chatting with his boss, since he only knows one person. So we'll cancel that, because he needs to get some basic money. He needs to get some basic money in the park. And the easiest way to do that is fishing, because fishing, you automatically have a fishing rod for some reason. So I'll just have him go fishing in the park. But first he has to get here, so I'll just speed through this. So he's taking the taxi. And we can check his inventory. I was going to have him fish till 2 or 2:30, because it'll take a fairly long time for him to catch anything. Okay, he just caught a minnow, which sells for 5 simoleons. Basically, he needs to get enough food to be able to eat in the diner, which I think is 18 simoleons for eating alone. And that's going to take a while. That's like 4 fish if they each sell for 5. Yeah, so it's already 1. He's clearly not going to be able to catch enough by 2. I thought giving him the angler trait would make his fishing a lot better, but just grasp the basics of fishing. So we're going to have to speed through this a little bit more until he gets some more fish. He now has 11 simoleons. Oh, I see some flowers here. I wonder if he can pick them. And pick that one. So maybe that'll earn some money. I do think there's this Cosmos, but I think that sells for like 600 simoleons because it's got a really high rarity. But I'm not sure I want to do that because it kind of ruins the challenge too quickly. If these sell, well, I might have him pick them up. Yeah, these only sell for 40, so we'll sell those. That'll get him some basic funds. That sells for 200. And I'll have him pick the Cosmos, but I think I'm not going to let him sell it until some other thing or ruin the challenge. Because it's 600 as far as I remember. Yeah, it's special. So it is now 4:57. So he should probably do something else, since he's already got enough money to eat. His hunger is still fairly good, surprisingly. And probably after working one day tomorrow, he'll be able to have enough money to buy at least one basic thing to put on his lot. Maybe a refrigerator, or maybe a stove, or, yeah, something where he could actually make food on his lot would be handy, because you can make waffles for, I think, like 5 simoleons. So that would be much better than eating in the diner. Also, he has no bed at the moment. So I'm just going to let him practice playing chess. Then for now. Because that'll get his logic skill up. And it should make him meet a new person. Well, actually, I'll do a friendly introduction now. But yeah, I think the waffles can be made for 5 simoleons, assuming you don't wind up burning the house down. But that's not really an issue, because we'll just have an empty lot. So we'll have a stove and a refrigerator on an empty lot. And I did not know there were firefighters in this without the expansion pack. So it is now 6 o'clock. And his hunger is going down. So I'll have him probably eat, because that's a good idea. As soon as the firefighter guy, what was his name? He left. And now he's just practicing chess alone. So I am pretty bad with this map. I forget where everything is, but I think the diner's here. There might be a cheaper one. I thought I saw one that was once 12, but then I could have just misread this that said it's 18. So if there is one that's 12, tell me in the comments. And there's a neighborhood grillathon as an opportunity. But the festival for summer should be coming tomorrow. Oh, also, I want to show you guys the options I have set for this world real quick. So I'll just pause this and go to options. Regarding game options, this is what I currently have set. I have a young adult set to 21 days, and adult set to 51. They used to be longer, or they used to be the same length, but that doesn't quite make sense. That doesn't really match up with real life, so I just set this to shorter, that to longer. And I set elder to shorter as well, so he's only going to be living his life, since he's a young adult right now, for about 72 plus 30, so 102 days. So, obviously that won't apply for him. And I have it set to long. And regarding... Oh, let me go back to the options, because I want to show you the seasons. Seasons, I have all enabled for 7 days. If you guys want me to change some of these slightly, I'd be fine with that. And I've enabled all the weather, because you can't really play a life simulation game without weather. I'm so glad I have seasons, because that would just drive me nuts to have no weather inside the game. Which is why I originally bought seasons. So he's heading to the diner to eat. Well, it says dinner, but he's eating dinner at the diner. And I think this will be actually the one we'll invest in later in the series if I get enough money, because as far as I remember, it's quite cheap to invest in. I don't think he can, though, because he doesn't meet some qualification you need to invest. Or maybe you have to have enough money for that to even be an option. But I think it's only like 10,000 to invest in the diner. So he has 102 days to live, assuming he doesn't live past Elder, which a lot of Sims live past Elder anyway. So he has enough time probably to meet all the stuff he'll need to. But if he doesn't, I guess I can always continue this series through his child. And it can be a multi-generation thing. But I tend to upload only once a week regarding The Sims. So if you're coming here, just came here to watch The Sims 3, expect I'll probably only upload this series once a week. Generally, I upload this on Wednesdays, but last week I was busy, and so I'm not able to upload it today, which is Saturday. So he just finished eating. His name's Trent Hyde. I guess that was the random name it picked, because I didn't remember setting that. I thought I set it to something else. And yeah, he doesn't have anything in his inventory to sell. So I think what I'll do, since it's now 10 o'clock, is he can go to the pool real quick, and then he's got to go sleep somewhere. In fact, he probably has to use the pool just to go to the bathroom. Which, let me spin this around and lower the walls for this lot. And he can use the restroom. And then he's going to need to sleep in the park. Because obviously we don't have... Obviously he doesn't have a bed yet. So I'm pretty sure you can sleep on the bench in the park. But it's called napping, which means he wakes up every 2 hours or something. So I'll just speed through for that. So what time does he go work? He goes to work at 9 o'clock, so we can probably handle that. That should be enough sleep. But I'm pretty sure because the festival is coming and it always comes at 4 a.m. Anyway, if you're wondering, I did record this once before because and the reason I'm recording it again is because the first time I had the game volume way too loud and it drowned out my voice. So as you can see, he now woke up. And I can't click from that far away, clearly. So we'll say nap. He wants to go home. But basically, the last time I played this at 4 a.m. it reset. Oh, I didn't realize it's raining. That's probably not good for him to get soaked. I don't know why that's flashing there, but I guess I should buy him an umbrella. He probably has enough money now. What's this say? Go fishing before 6 a.m. Well, I'll probably have to do that tomorrow, but... And anyway, if you're wondering, I generally try and record between 20 and 25 minutes for this. He needs to go take a nap again. It's 2:27, so it's going to reset again once at 4 o'clock, and he's going to be sent back to his house because the festival comes then. And do not go home. So yeah, this takes a long time. Obviously, the issue with not having a bed. And at 4 a.m. he's going to reset, and yeah, because the festival had to appear, so it resets the lot. So now I'll just go back to the park. I don't know why I clicked him. And he can nap there real quick. And I'm actually going to go into buy mode real quick and see how much an umbrella is. I think they're probably pretty expensive, unfortunately. I mean, expensive for him. They're probably only like 60 simoleons, so he can afford it, but since I wanted to get him something else after he gets his money from the job, I probably won't. But I have no idea where they are. I assume it's outdoor activities. Yeah, rain disruptor is 90. But I don't know if that would be an issue if he gets too much rain. If that ruins his... I know it ruins his mood, but I think there's a chance it makes them sick as well. And being sick in seasons is not really a convenience. In fact, it's very, very inconvenient. From what I've seen, though, I haven't played much of The Sims. So I'll have him take one more nap. His energy is pretty good. Obviously, he can't meet the 6 a.m. thing. But that's fine, he can meet it tomorrow. So he can get festival tickets or have face painted. That's probably too expensive for him at the moment. But he might be able to do that in a few days. So I'll just take that down real quick. Make sure he's good. Okay, I think now we can actually send him to the pool for a bit. Which is pretty much completely empty. So maybe he can actually spend a few minutes at the festival since he's already there. Which is also empty because it's 6 a.m. and no one's there. Yeah, in fact, I don't think it's even opened yet. Yeah, it opens at 8, and he has to go to work at 9, so that's not really gonna work. He's gonna have to go after work then, I guess. He's already home, I see. I love how he instinctively goes back home even though there's nothing to do with splash and puddles. So there's nothing really for him to do before work. I assume he can go here. It's already 7 o'clock, so the carpool will be here soon for him. Then I guess he can just take a shower real quick, so he'll be in a higher mood. And hopefully that'll help his performance at work. I know they can eat at work, as far as I remember, so that shouldn't be an issue either. Oh yeah, and I forgot it. Lightning's in the seasons, so if he's struck by lightning, that would be an issue. He would die in the first episode. I'm not sure if you die from being struck by lightning in it. I think you can. I think there's a chance he'll survive. So yeah, now he needs to head back home after this. So he's gonna miss the carpool, but it's not an issue. And do independent experiment, assist boss with research. That'll probably help his reputation with his boss. So we'll choose that, and I'll speed it up. Okay, what does this say? Improve career performance, improve relationship with boss. Okay, so we'll accept this because he doesn't have to stay late or anything. He just has to read The Living Mutation, which is a book, I assume, that's now placed in his inventory. So he gets off at 2:30. And I do have it set to a 24-hour clock, just in case you're wondering why it says 14:30. Yeah, and I assume the science lab, yeah, the science lab is here. And I'm not sure if there's any other skills we want to get him good at besides fishing. Obviously, he's going to need to get good at cooking. So now he's gotten some money, actually. 465. That should be enough to buy a refrigerator, at least. So you can just have a refrigerator sitting on his lot. So he's going home, but I'll have him go to the festival real quick. Which is still pretty much vacant. Actually, that's surprising. Wow, there's a lot of flowers actually around here. There's a lettuce seed there. There's a blue-eyed Susan. A daisy. Well, he could, no, not view, pick. He could actually make a fair amount of money just easily off this. So I guess this challenge isn't all that hard. Pick daisy. Gosh, there's more cosmos here, and they're all like 600. I don't want to ruin the whole point of this. I just thought it would be harder than this. So we'll pick the lower tiered stuff and sell it. Yeah, and I'll have some requirement that the higher stuff, that's the 600, we'll pick up, but I'll just sell it later. There is only one other person that I can see here. Yeah, and his hunger did go up. I see, because he must have eaten while he was at work. Although his energy is really down right now. Wears change outfit every day. And let's go into his inventory real quick, and I'm just going to sell all this stuff. Wow, that's 600. The daisy's only 5. Okay, that's 40. And I won't sell this because it's also 600, yeah. So I'm not going to sell those. Because those are the cosmos and that, I'm gonna, or whatever, however you pronounce that, I'm not unaware. So they're skating here. Maybe he can have a water balloon fight. And he has allergies right now. So that's, oh, that's 2 days that lasts for, from picking it. So I'm pretty sure there's water balloon fights here, yeah. Have water balloon fight with whoever that is. Nah. I'll just pick a random one. There's a lot of people here. Oh, you can pick multiple, okay. I think you can only pick up to 3, so I'll just do that. The first 3 on the list. Probably none of them are going to go anyway. Wow, so it's already 5 o'clock. And he's still making his way slowly to there. So since he's now got $1,000, while he's doing that, we'll head back to the house real quick. And I'm just going to go into buy mode. Since it's already 24 minutes, so we got to end this episode soon. So I'm just gonna go into buy mode and buy him a bed. The cheapest one, so he finally doesn't have to sleep on the lot. I'll do the 425 because I don't want to do the cheapest or it'll take him forever to sleep. And how much is a refrigerator? Okay, the cheapest is 375. And how much is the cheapest stove? I think it's actually pretty expensive. Yeah, we don't have enough for the stove, so I'm not sure what he can make just out of the refrigerator. I think he needs a counter, actually. That's dishwashers. I have no idea where counters are. I guess they're not in the kitchen. Oh, here they are. So the cheapest one's 140. And we'll just put that next to the refrigerator. And there he has his random assortment of things set up on his lot. And actually, I'm going to buy him the rain disruptor thing real quick. It's under outdoor activities. And I'll buy that. And I'll customize it later, like change the color or something, or what it looks like. So, I'll just buy that. And I think I could just drag it right into his inventory. If I can find... There, inventory. It's hard to grab it from that angle. So, yeah, that's... Let's see what he's doing. Oh no! I canceled that. Crap. I wanted to see if he ever had the water balloon fight. No, he is participating in the eating contest. So I guess we'll end this episode off here. He's actually gotten a quite good start, and this challenge was a lot less hard than I assumed it would be. And, of course, there is a lot more he's got to do. He's still got to get a family, he's still got to get a basic home, and he's still got to find some a business to invest in, and still got to have some spare money. But all in all, this is going pretty well so far. So, goodbye. This will be the end for episode 1. Richard out.